Gemini, here is your weekly reading for the week of July 3rd through July 10th. Holy crap, Gemini. This one is a lot and it's so good. It's so good, Gemini. I actually just did a reading for Virgo. I'm a Virgo and our reading was also really good. And I'm like, okay, I feel like the vibes are very high. The vibes are high and it feels like this week I'm just going to show you the first card because I feel like this card is really beautiful and I kind of have this little anecdote with it now that I want to share with you. So we have the Star card. This was the first card that I pulled for you, Gemini, for this week. And it was funny because earlier I had my deck. I was using this deck personally. And when I looked at the bottom, I saw the star. And in every way, I needed to see that today. The star to me, and I want to share this with you, Gemini, I've never thought of this card. I love the star. The star is actually my favorite card in the deck. In any deck, I always love the star. And whenever I get the star, it's such a wink and such a, just like a, I can't even describe it. It is a card of coming back to myself, of my world feeling good again and feeling like myself and connecting to like the truest level of myself. And so again, that's my personal experience, but I would like to offer that to you for this week, Gemini, is that as I looked at this card today, I had this song come in to my head, which you may know it. It's To Dream the Impossible Dream from West Side Story. And it's a beautiful song. If you have never heard it before, go listen to it. Dream, I think it might be called The Impossible Dream. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave a link to it below. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. And it's the way I've always understood it. And I don't remember the full story of West Side Story. I will not lie. But it's just this man who's singing about no matter what, continuing to dream that impossible dream, no matter what, having faith, believing, moving forward and trusting, honestly, I take it as in yourself, no matter what. And Gemini, this feels like a comeback for you. This week feels like the start of a comeback. It feels like you owning who you are. And I think that's beautiful. We have a lot of cards that indicate really that this is a very, very powerful time for you, and that the universe is on your side, and and that everything that you're feeling about kind of this comeback moment, and like I'm getting back to me, like this is the true me. I feel like myself. I feel good. It's all very valid, and you get to just kind of be in this place of feeling that and enjoying that and exploring that. Let me show you a couple of these other cards, because what's really amazing is that, let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I pulled 9 cards, and out of the 9, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 out of the 9 cards are major arcana cards. There's only 22 major arcana cards in the entire deck, and there's 78 cards total. So that's a lot of major arcana cards for you. And major arcana, like, again, they are very, very significant cards. It's just showing me, really, like, what I'm hearing is just validation of like, this really feels like you're reclaiming yourself, Gemini. You are being the person that you want to be, and you're keeping going no matter what the hell has gotten in your way. I feel like you've had a lot of can't say much here on YouTube. Like, I am totally a person that doesn't filter myself like that, but I know I kind of have to. So you've gone through a lot of crap. And you get to just feel good. You get to just own it. Okay, we have this 3 of Swords up here. I think you've gone through a real period of pain, Gemini. I think you've gone through a real period of I think so much we have this Hierophant card here. This is interesting. I want to get a little bit. Yeah, I think, okay, you were doing a lot, I think, Gemini. You always want to be successful. You always want to be seen and recognized, and you're not afraid of hard work. But between this Six of Wands and this Hierophant, I kind of feel like a lot of what you've dedicated a lot of your life to was for the validation and recognition of other people, and because you felt like you should. And I think that's ultimately caused you to kind of be led astray in life and feel like you're being inauthentic to yourself. I think that's caused a lot of pain. And so whatever has happened, you have finally just kind of washed away this need to please others and do things for others and, do things out of obligation. And I feel like this again is the star. I mean, if we look at the star card, she's naked. You don't have much, Gemini, but you have yourself. You have your belief system and your value system, and that's all you need. You understand yourself, Gemini. We have this Two of Cups. Two of Cups to me, like, it can mean a relationship, but in this case, I really think it's you finally owning and just loving yourself, understanding yourself. And it's beautiful. It's really beautiful, Gemini. We have this Eight of Cups reversed followed by the Empress reversed. I think there's a little bit of you that's still holding on to walking away from so much of what you've walked away from. I think you've done the walking away. Like, I think you've done the physical act of walking away. I think there's parts of you left in the past. And I'm curious, we have this Fool here. The Fool is the first card of the major arcana. It's all about new beginnings, taking risks, going on the journey and not really knowing where it's going to take you. I wonder if you can actually just kind of be okay with wherever you are. And yeah, just like, even if you feel like you don't have a lot left in your life because you've had to let so much of it go, really embracing that fresh start. And the Empress reversed, I feel like the minute that you actually embrace that you kind of have this fresh soil, right? You've like tilled the soil and like did whatever you had to do. I'm not a gardener. I have indoor plants, but I'm really not a gardener. I wish I was. You've done whatever you've had to do to prepare your land. And now the minute that you kind of just go, okay, like, this is a new beginning, that's when things are allowed to start, or not allowed, but that's when things start to grow. And I think, again, this allow word came from, can you allow that, Gemini? We have the World and we have the Magician. These are, wow. When I got these cards, I was like, okay. Gemini, I think this is the start of a whole new season of your life, chapter of your life. I think it's a whole new world for you. We've had this come up for quite a few astrological signs lately. I really feel like July is very significant for a lot of people. It's really been a big turn of the page for a lot of people, or again, like, entirely new chapter. It almost feels like a completely new life for people. I think you've wanted this, Gemini. You've wanted this and you deserve it. And again, you might not have a lot in your life right now, but I think what's beautiful about that is at this time, you get to create it the way that you want to create it. So you're not creating it based off of what other people want for you or what you think you should do. This is now you, because you've done this work of kind of letting these things go that aren't your desires, aren't your, whatever. Like, you've let go anything that's not, you're not doing things that aren't, you're not doing things out of obligation or for other people, right? And again, when I say for other people, I don't mean that you're not helping people or supporting people. I mean, you're not doing things to impress people or because you feel like you should. And because of that, again, you might not have a lot going on right now, but that gives you a clean slate. And you get to create from this energy that is so clean and so pure and truly you. Gemini, much love to you this week. What a beautiful reading. Feeling so good for you. I hope you have an awesome week. Comment below how you're feeling after this, and I will talk to you soon.